Yes, geezers, Spezzy here. We are playing the new Runeterra expansion. If you guys are new here, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs this week. I'm a Gwent deck builder. That's what I do. I build decks, and this is my attempt at building a Gnarr deck. First time building a deck for a new expansion. This card, if you're not familiar with it, when you strike, it creates a Pokey Stick in hand, or if you already have one, you're going to reduce its cost by 1. And what it then does is on level up, you have to damage your opponent's Nexus this round, and then it's going to level up at the end of the round. So ideally, we're going to level this geezer up when we're defending, because then when we're attacking, we're going to have the Mega Gnar. When I level up, grant the strongest enemy vulnerable, so you can target whatever you want, or the strongest enemy is. At the round end, if I've seen you start the round with the attack token, transform me back into Gnar. So you can transform this whenever you like, like it's not like you have to transform it when you're defending, because it's going to only transform back into Gnar after your attacking turn. So you'll still get to attack with this, but it's definitely a really nice option to have to be able to damage your opponent's Nexus when you're defending, to then transform it and have this geezer ready for your attacking turn, rather than having to attack with the lesser version. I built a deck with loads of damage pings. It's a control-heavy deck. I'm using Ezreal, who I've actually never played as before. I wanted to go Piltover just because of the Mystic Shots. There was loads of cards which just fit this deck already, like Poison Darts, Group Shot, Pokey Sticks, all these kinds of things which offer a whole bunch of control. And the Mystic Shots just felt to be a good fit. And with all these damage pings, like Poison Darts as well, obviously Conchologist can give us more. It just felt like a really, really good fit to be playing Ezreal. I've also got a couple of mini-morphs as some higher-end control. We've got the new Mini-T as well. This card, if you've damaged the enemy Nexus this round, is going to transform into a Mega-T, which is this big juicer. I'm going to maybe consider playing 2 of these at the moment. I've just got it as a one-off option, though, as that high-end card. We've got Double Spotted Toad. This card is kind of insane. Round end, if you've damaged the enemy Nexus this round, which we're going to be doing a whole bunch of, it's going to transform into a Giga Gromp. And this is a Giga Gromp. It's a 6/7 with impact. When I transform, deal 1 to all enemies. This card is nuts. We've also got the Teeny Dactyl, which is quite similar to the Toad. Round end, if you've damaged the enemy Nexus this round, transform me into a Pterodactyl. And this is going to deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. So you can see, by just having all these ways of damaging the enemy Nexus, having things like the Mystic Shot as just like that extra option, as well as the Ezreal, which is going to be giving us all these Mystic Shots in hand. When you cast a spell, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. If it targeted an enemy, deal 2 to the enemy Nexus instead. You can see that Ezreal was a really nice fit for this. I've gone for the Station Archivist as well, just to get even more control tools and Mystic Shots and Pokey Sticks and whatnot. And I just had 1 slot left, so I decided to go for an Aftershock, just to give us a way of dealing 3. Because this can also deal 3 to the enemy Nexus. There's also the Stone Stackers, which is a new card. It's a 2-drop, and it's 2/3 with impact. Here's my deck. What do you guys think? Any recommendations? Let's get into the flipping games. Again, subscribe if you're new. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Specimen. Let's go. Beautiful little fools. Okay, babies. We have 1-drop, 2-drop. We don't really want Group Shot this early, right? It's more like a card to have later on. I don't want to get rid of the Teeny Dactyl or the Spotted Toad just because they're new. So let's just get rid of that. We have Conchologist as a 2-drop, which is going to give us some cards as well. Aftershock, not exactly the card we're looking for. I would say the weakest card in the deck by a fair margin. Probably one we're going to end up getting rid of.
Okay, ready.
So maybe we'll even get rid of it after a game. Let's play our Conchologist here. Poison Dart is going to be the card of choice here, without a shadow of a doubt.
I pull the strings.
So we can attack with the Conchologist, because then we can Poison Dart the Elise if they choose to block. Okay. I guess we pass. Keep the mana. They're obviously going to try and get us out quite quickly here.
I'll do better this time.
So we have a couple of options. We could just block the Spider. I guess we block the old rear guard. Opponent is playing Elise and nothing else. So we want to develop a board, but also answer some of their cards. We could obviously use the Aftershock on Elise herself. That's going to be very expensive this early. Move the cam. Oh my god, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Forgive my newbiness, Runeterra people. So Stone Stackers puts some cards on the puts a card on the board. I guess this is the card of choice, really. This is a pretty solid stat line as well, isn't it? And then we're going to take either a Pokey Stick or maybe a Poison Dart, because obviously we don't want this Elise to evolve. Take the Poison Dart, because then we can group shot if they get another spider down of some sort. Can't even think if there's any ways of playing a spider for 1 drop. Oh, there you go. So yeah, to prevent this evolving, we'll deal 1 to the precious pet as well. So already the little 1 damage pings really coming in clutch in this matchup. You love to see it, mate. Just so many pings, mate. So no Elise evolution for our opponent. We can play the teeny dactyl. Round end, if you've damaged the enemy nexus this round, transform me into a pterodactyl. Now obviously, we're not going to do that if we play this. We could also just open with an attack here. Could play the Archivist as well. Try and get like a Poison Dart or so. We could, of course, Aftershock the Elise as well. So a few different options. I don't hate the opening attack here. Yeah, let's do that.
So young.
Because we have impact, of course, the teeny dactyl is in fact going to evolve into the Chungus Mungus. Round start, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Now, it's got 3 health. So we want to play around like the Noxian Fervor, whatever it's called. I feel like they have to play the card, right? They have to play another card. And we're now safe from the free damage cards. Let's go! Teeny Dactyl popping off the synergy with the Stone Stackers. Dealing 1 to all of the... Oh, it's the enemy nexus. That would be so OP, man. Imagine we actually dealt 1 to everything. That would be so broken. Holy moly. So this thing, deal 1 to the nexus. I mean, we just block here, right? Makes sense. We could also not block with this and instead Pokey Stick. Is impact only when you attack? Yeah. So not when I'm blocking. Because basically means we can't evolve the Spotted Toad this round. It's just an interesting decision if we... I guess we Pokey Stick, right? We want this to keep its health. It's a really valuable card for us. Oh, wait, but we did deal damage. We did... we could have played the Toad because okay. New cards. But you can see the synergy with the Toad and the Pterodactyl, right? Obviously, I should have played this. I realized too late. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it happens. And haven't exactly given myself a good card to play. But, I mean... yeah, mistakes are made. You live and you learn, innit? Okay, let's take the group shot to deny the Elise evolution. Another bit of damage to the Nexus. So if this evolves, it's going to deal 1 to all enemies. This is the card I was thinking. So, we could just open with an attack here. Let's just open. Clean up a spider. And we're going to get the Toad down. Again, you can see that the old Aftershock feels like the weakest card by a fair distance, doesn't it? Maybe some way of healing the Nexus would be a better inclusion than the Aftershock. I suppose we could have poison darted the old house spider because of the Giga Grump. So we need to make sure we get some cards down. This is where I should have played the poison dart, right? Already. We'll go for the Conchologist because it might give us a fast spell. Could have also gone for the Archivist for the same reason. Manifest a Fae, grant ally elusive, give an ally 2-0. None of these feel great. Guess we'll go for this.
Wondrous discoveries await below.
Get the poison dart through. There's only when it transforms it deals 1 to all enemies. And we'll get the teeny dactyl down as well. This is going to transform. I guess we can play this. So we'll put it down. It's pretty good. We are going to open with an attack, I believe.
To the world below.
This Pix has support. What does it do exactly? Give my support ally 2-1. Guess we'll
Deep breath now.
buff the Conchologist. That's the most likely thing that's going to be hitting face.
Come, stay a while.
So of course my lose con is that they just have enough burn cards to kill us. Which is maybe why the Archivist could have also been an option to have just played.
So young.
But we're pretty much there. Okay. And the Aftershock eventually comes through. I think we're going to remove the Aftershock though and put in another card. Some sort of heal for the Nexus or something. Seems like it could be a nice option. Okay, cool. I mean, the deck performed as you would hope. Like, it did what we set out to do. Controlled the board. We got like a lot of face damage. We never found Ezreal as well. He's maybe something to consider that isn't the best approach. But definitely this control-heavy vibe feels pretty nice. Cool. Oh, we're silver, not plat. That explains a lot. But that went well. Okay, game number 2. I kept the Aftershock in. After some careful consideration. We have a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. We're up against what exactly? We're up against Gnar, Katarina. Familiar with Katarina. When I'm summoned, create a fleeting visage. Deal 1 to all battling units. Okay, let's kill her. So Mystic Shot's an option to hold on to for that reason. Hand's kind of nice, right? Can't really complain.
I've never tried this chemical before. I am wearing my goggles.
Yeah, block.
Catch!
Yeah.
Ah! Stacker!
Go on the Stone Stackers.
Coming in hot.
Last breath, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. Alright.
Try me.
Okay, pretty smooth trade with each other there. It's kind of just mirrored each other so far. Fortunately, the old Archivist isn't exactly popping off as a 3-drop, is it?
Explosives primed.
The good news is we can group shot this. We should aim to do that before they decide to attack, so let's just do that now. Just in case they decide to attack. I can't block this. I could Mystic Shot. I think it's just about saving our Nexus here. Get the Stone Stackers through.
There you go. I leave that beaker.
Oh! It's my first time seeing it. I suppose what we could have also like really considered is making sure we get the mini morph, but I kind of did it by accident. But we'll take it. I'll pretend I did it intentionally. As soon as I played this, I was like, wait, am I 1 mana short ever?
It's just a nick.
Whoa, whoa!
I mean, they're always going to attack, right?
They're
So
afraid. They should be.
Katarina goes through. We dealt with one of them.
They'll never know what killed him.
This is perhaps just wasting damage pings on other things. Katarina is now quite difficult for us to deal with, really. Yeah, Poison Dart just seems like the play here.
Something on that case.
Okay.
We'll crack this yet.
Okay. Alright. It's an interesting game. Obviously the quick attack makes this much more difficult for us to deal with.
No one's the wiser.
Oncologist seems like the play. Pokey Stick, recall unit with 3 or less power. Deal 2 to unit or 1 to 2 enemies. Take the Pokey Stick.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead. Easy does it.
It doesn't add up.
Damn it.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure how transform works on damage. I think like we can still damage this now, right? And the 2 damage will stay. It'll just be 1 strength. Is that how it works, chat? I don't want to play a... I mean, I could play Arc Fist, I guess, and then just use the spell I get from this. And which one I take depends on how the interaction works. Can you? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Thank you. Ha. That's a really interesting... I don't know how the interaction works with Gnarr and like transforming, guys. Any experts in the chat? So if I was to damage this and it transforms back, is it going to be 1 strength or is it just not going to matter? Because that really dictates what card I should be taking.
Nothing's more exciting than
I guess
the
Pokey
unsolved
Stick is just
mystery.
never even bad, right?
Never play fair.
Oh, it's Rally? Holy shit. It's quite alarming. Am I dead? I'm not dead if I block. With both.
To the point.
What's the motive? C is
When I'm summoned, Rally is kind of scary though, huh?
the same calling card for
But I think we've now got enough control. I think unfortunately I didn't play this game too well. But we're actually not looking too bad. So I should take this first, right? Because it's slow. The others are all fast. And I can bang bang. So I feel like I should do this before they, in case they just draw a card which stops me doing this. Beautiful. We're holding on, guys. We're still in this.
Just as good as big ones.
Not by much, but we're still in it. We need a unit though, man. We need a unit. Oh! Oh god, it's intense, isn't it? It's very intense. I feel like this game should have gone better for me. I just didn't play it very well, fortunately. We have to answer it. Oh! Okay. That's a card. Oh my god, what is going on, mate? Now we just draw, like, poison dart. Obviously, okay. Oh no! Oh, it was so close, man. So close. I should have won this game. Fun though. Damn, these new cards are cool. Alright. Again, I think the group shot's gonna have to go. Everything else can stay. Could get rid of poison dart too. Try and find mystic shots, I think. Nice, Ezreal's perfect.
Non-flammable? Is that a challenge? Got this from a side quest. I am wearing my goggles. You're not a hero, right? It's gonna blow.
Okay, both trade. No 2-drop, but it's fine just to bank the mana anyway. Ezreal now. Could consider going Concologist instead. I like the Ezreal.
I thought you'd never ask. I don't miss.
Deal 1 to an enemy and stun it. Okay. This is a card we could also be playing in our deck, right? But we're not. And we'll just take the pass, take the carryover. Means we can play Teeny Dactyl because we dealt 1 to the Nexus. Don't massively want to block with this just because we're going to lose health on the Pterodactyl, which is an engine. Wow, they decide not to attack, which is quite surprising, I'd say. This means this is the spotted Toad turn. I really would not be against playing a second Minity on this deck. Seems very good for what we're trying to achieve. Just a high-end card. I guess we attack. Don't want to attack with the spotted Toad.
One shot, all skill. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Wouldn't surprise me if this gets mini-morphed. Ezreal's also just helping us, like, burn through cards, right? Which, need some value. So, with the Mystic Shot that's fleeting, I guess we use it. Is this just for a turn or forever? It's gonna be 2 strength, it's gonna be 1 strength. Just damage face, I think.
Firing.
Knuckle talk.
This guy's got the Chief Knack Attack, which I decided not to use. We could play this card though, right? Like the Pterodactyl, the Gigabromp. Transform, the problem is it just slows you down. Like, you just want to play these on curve, right? You don't want to have to, like, wait to get this through. We could probably just let this go through. We could also Mystic Shot plus Pokey Stick it. But, like, the Nexus is quite weak. I think we just let it go through. Health is a resource and all that kind of stuff. Seems like it's just Conchologists. Given that I 2-0 this round, create a fleeting Vault Breaker in hand. Opponent discards their lowest cost card. Time Trick. I'll just take the Time Trick, I guess. And again, I'm just going to go wide. Poro Cannon's also kind of interesting. We could discard the Time Trick and then go
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
get one more card through. Oh, this is this is gonna maybe that wasn't the best of ideas. Are we ever interested in? Nah, we just pass over it. I'm not sure if the Pyro Cannon was the play with that being on the board, but there you go. We've got the option of mini morphing this. I think we just open with an attack. We went wide for a reason to make the most of it. So we're going to mini morph the Giga Gromp here. We could also answer some stuff like this, protect, but no. Nice one, Slippy. Take care, man. Given I barrier this round, we just Pokey Stick it, right? It's worth it. Pokey Stick to kill. This has impact. It's a bit of a threat.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
My research!
Could also just Poro Cannon the Mystic Shot here, seeing as I can't use it. Ezreal definitely feeling nice. Just the elusive vibe. Doesn't feel like he's going to evolve that frequently, unfortunately, but this is the one that's dealing one to the Nexus at the round start. We don't necessarily have to play this either, just makes sense to discard the card that's fleeting, right? So we can get the Mega Tea as well. Through. As long as we have 7 mana. So we can either use Mystic Shot to face, or we can use Poison Dart.
Where'd we end up this time, Book?
Yumi, round start, grant me 1/1. I don't think I'm too bothered by this card. Block so far. Again, I think I really just want to be dealing face and then getting the... Maybe just take the Poison Dart. That's what we're planning on doing, right? Happy to take this block. Oh baby, this Minity is about to transform the Toad! Oh! Unlucky, Sunny Jim. We could play the Poros down before we attack. This can't block. I guess we just attack then, right?
Now?
Let's just get the Poros down, man, whatever. Yeah, that's the kind of card we could consider using, right? We struggled in our last game with drawing a little bit. Let's go nice and wide. Attack with everything.
One shot, all skill.
Swat, swat!
Just can't block. Nice.
Gotcha.
Ezreal felt very solid. Maybe we ditch Aftershock for that drawing card, right?
Ezreal is victorious. Oh yeah.
Go on, Ezreal. I'll also send this deck to like Alicia and that and see what they think. So we've got 1 drop, 2 drop, and a Pokey Stick. Let's keep it. Hidden Pathways can go. So we just replaced the Aftershock for Hidden Pathways, just because we saw our opponent play it, and it's, I think, quite a nice card to have as a one-of. We do create cards with Ezreal as well as, excuse me, as well as Archivist, Conchologist as well. So seems nice as a one-off card. Not ideal when you mulligan it and then draw it again, though. I guess you can also Archivist into it, which can be good in some situations too. So yeah, no surprise we're going to play our Stone Stackers. So Ezreal seems like a nice play this round. I don't really want to open attack. Need to get my Ezreal through, really.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
Ah, maybe this wasn't worth. It's only dealing 1 damage after all.
I got an idea. Hey! Whoa, whoa!
It's going well though. Deck is feeling very nice. I'm really enjoying it a lot.
Let me at him.
When you cast a spell, stop all enemy spells and skills targeting me and give me elusive. Okay. This just feels like a Conchologist play. I guess Poison Dart on this looks nice too. Ezreal is starting to level up. Boom Baboon, another card here, which is just a nice option. Now, what spells can they cast on Fizz? There's a few, right? I think we just take the Pokey Stick onto the Boom Baboon. It's a very efficient answer. But yeah, because of Poro Cannon and the likes. Teeny Dactyl's looking nice. This just looks like an open attack all day, mate. They block and don't block.
Back it up.
They do block. So they're getting nervous. Okay, Ezreal gets pokeyed. But his job was done, really. Just applied a little bit of pressure. He wasn't great there, was he, really? In all honesty. So we've dealt damage. Let's just play our Teeny Dactyl then. It's going to deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Not all the enemies, that's the other geese. Fortunately. You can see the Hidden Pathways just being a nice option to have in this deck for sure. We are going to be creating quite a lot of cards quite soon with the Conchologist, with the Archivist. Archivists, I don't know. Okay. Oh.
Let me get you that.
Mystic
power.
Shot's the only spell at the top. So yeah, the Hidden Pathway is ready to go now. Give allies 2/2 this round if you summon or cast spells from 4+ regions. Okay. Time to kill some stuff. I can only kill one of these. Let's kill the Boom Baboon, I think. It's only going to have 3 health, actually, right? Oh, it's going to give it 4/4. Let's get rid of this. I'll spike Conchologist to block.
Let's take a peek at
I guess production surge is a better pickup because it could just be
Easy does it. Oh dear.
a whole bunch of point slam if we need it. So Teeny Dactyl is definitely an option. We want to get the Stone Stackers down, right? It's probably just going to be Stone Stackers plus this later on. Silence a follower. Okay.
Just as I suspected.
So nice!
Fizz evolves. We can almost just kill them to face, right? Pretty soon. We know we have a Mystic shot off the Archivist. Just going to take the Teeny Dactyl though, of course. You can see where the Hidden Pathways comes into the deck though when you just don't draw like the Gnar himself, which is giving you Pokey Sticks each turn. Could consider playing 2 of them. Same with Ezreal as well, right? Like if Ezreal's sticking on the board, it's just giving you Mystic shots to just pound the Nexus. Gives you more things to spend mana on, as well as just more control. Happy days. It's also obviously elusive to help you get those transforms and whatnot. Oh, we're almost there, chat. We're almost there.
I think we have something on that case.
Just take the Mystic shot. The Archivist as well, mate. Popping off, man. Just giving us exactly what we want. GG. We win. Beautiful. Alright, let's go, baby.
You're in trouble now.
Woo! Of course, this was going to deal damage. Was at the impact. Okay, nice. Alright, I might have to call it there, guys, unfortunately. I think we've probably got enough for a video, though, innit?